Hey guys, Sean C. Phillips here with a very random out-of-print DVD Blu-ray hunting, movie hunting video. I'm in a different area today, so kind of just wanted to do a random video. Not really sure, how many movie spots I'm going to go to. I know for sure I'm going to go to Book Off, and sometimes Book Off can have some really cool out-of-print stuff, but you never really know for sure. Not sure how many movie spots I'm going to go to today. Try and go to at least like 2 or 3 ones, but like I said, this is just a really random, off-the-cuff, out-of-print DVD, Blu-ray hunting video, so let's see what we can find today. Into Book Off we go. And they have some kind of sale going on in here right now, like some kind of clearance sale, like buy 5 or more, they're 10% off, buy 10 or more, then they're 20% off. But it says August 10th through August 13th, so I don't even know why these signs are all up yet, because it doesn't look like this has even started yet. But I think all these ones in this section are all like $3 or under. But every so often, I find interesting stuff in here. This is the location in Costa Mesa. I haven't been to this location in probably like, I don't know, maybe 2 years. It's been a really, really long time since I've been to that. This is an interesting edition here of Juno. It has some kind of, it's like a one that comes with like a shooting script inside. That's a really weird one. I never even have seen this edition. Must have been one of those ones that was like a, I don't know, I don't even remember. That's definitely a weird one, because this is the one you always see of this one all the time, just the general one. But you do come across, though, some very different, interesting stuff in here. And I have found in the past some really good out-of-print stuff. But this is one of those places where you really have to look through it all. This is a strange thing, Junior Pilot. But you really do have to look through all this stuff, because you never really know in here. But I luckily enough, I have some time today, so I'm just going to kind of scour around this. And what I always do is usually look for companies the ones that are from Anchor Bay are usually ones to look at. Some of the ones from MGM as well can go out of print, but it's really random. And there's always certain ones I'm trying to find too, like Mikey and some really rare ones. But the problem is, though, a lot of times, especially in the other sections in here, they kind of check the prices, so they sort of know what they have usually. But this location in here, though, it definitely seems like it has more, because the last time I was in here, I felt like this one was one of the locations that didn't really have in too much stuff. It seemed like one of the smaller ones. I always do, too, check the TVs. The TV sections, the one I always look for the show is Unsolved Mysteries. And I know they put those up, on Amazon now, and I think you can watch them on Amazon Prime, and I think they also put them up on Hulu. But I always try to find, the DVDs of them, because they're some of the rarest, weirdest ones that come across. And you do come across some weird stuff like the Mystery Science Theater, then the old Snapper Case one. Shout Factory re-released that one. Like I said, though, today is just a really extremely random video. I was kind of in this area, so it's kind of I might try and find some movie shops, see if I can find anything, today. But like I said, it's not a real thought out video today, because it's just kind of me whatever I can get to, and the area is extremely trafficy right now too, so I kind of have to go to what's in this vicinity and stuff. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can find some other spots. In here, though, they have a couple 4Ks, but they're charging $35 for a used 4K of Sully. That seems really, really high for that. And the only other 4K ones I see in here is the Hunger Games one. This one doesn't seem to have a price on it at all. No, underneath of it. So this one is $16. That's not that bad. And the only other 4K in the entire place is The Revenant for $22. But don't know why they were charging so much for that one. That just seems like a lot of money for a used 4K. But when it comes to out of print Blu-rays, there aren't as many. I feel like some of the only ones, it's really sporadic when it comes to out of print ones, like Willow. That's a really good one if you guys ever come across that. That one's I think usually $40. But other than that, I don't know of tons of Blu-rays. When it comes to out of print, it's way more DVDs. I know, one of the other really rare ones to come across, if you guys ever come across it cheap, is the Friday the 13th set. That's one of those ones you never come across anymore, because that's one I do know went out of print. I see these prices in here for Blu-rays are not great, like Monster Calls, $22. I know it's a newer one, but still, when it's used, some of these prices, some stuff is alright, but you gotta have to really look around in here and see. But like I said, some of the stuff just is not amazing. price-wise, but we're just going to keep looking through. It is cool when you come across two things in old like Hollywood video cases. That was always a really cool video place. You know, I feel like, you know, when for renting like horror movies and stuff like that, that was always one of the best for finding like weird horror movies. So they used to kind of, even near the end too, before they closed, they used to have like exclusive stuff that they would get in there. Like one weird movie called like I'm the Man. That was a comedy exclusive one they had. But like they used to get like some exclusive titles in that they only, you know, rented out there. I think Blockbuster was doing that a little bit as well. But just like I said, keep looking through here and seeing if I can find anything. I'll show you guys outside though if I do come across anything at all in here today. But I'm just still poking around in here seeing, and the one thing though, like I was saying though about it, they do check the prices, because here's an example of something. Because see, like with this, you know, this one is, you know, an Anchor Bay one, something, you know, a John Woo film called A Better Tomorrow, but see, they check the prices for it, so that's like $18. So that's the only thing in here though, is like they do check the prices of these stuff. So, you know, if there are out of print stuff, you really don't find them too often too cheap. Like every so often some things slip through the crack, but not very much anymore. I always try and find those Star Wars, the theatrical cut ones, for cheap, but those are another ones that are really hard to come across now. And this is an interesting one. I've never seen this one before. This Reservoir Dogs one, like it's the old DVD one, but in this, like, it's like the 15th anniversary one, this like beat up looking like gas can kind of tank thing or something. That's kind of cool. Weird one. I've never seen this edition. That's pretty cool. And they have this super cheap area, $1.50 for these ones. But these ones are all like, you know, super common things. These are things though, I feel like, you know, these Family Guys, like every thrift store, every pawn shop, everything, you always come across these ones, like, and they're so cheap now, $1.50 for this, you know, both seasons of these. It's just crazy. These, like I said, these are things I feel like I've always come across. I've never, you know, gone into any of these kind of places and not seen a bunch of Family Guys, because I think those were like probably some of the biggest selling DVDs in the beginning, like when, you know, people were all buying stuff. You know, everyone was like getting. One thing that's pretty cool though, with TV show wise though, is how Simpsons is finally going to actually start releasing the seasons again on DVD. They're not going to put them on Blu-ray, but at least they're going to be coming out again. So, you know, and hopefully they, you know, continue on and at least, or, you know, keep putting them out to at least where they are now. Because I would like a lot of the current seasons, I haven't really seen any of them. Yeah, but I poked around there for a while, didn't really see anything that different. You know, I saw, like I said, a couple like out of print stuff, but nothing really that I was looking for. And the problem is too, they always check the prices and stuff, so like they're like $15 and stuff like that. So nothing really that major, you know, in there. And I think around this area too is like this one video rental place. So probably gonna head there and see, you know, if they have anything. Sometimes these places have stuff for sale, but I might have been there a long time ago with Danny, this video place that's right up here, but I can't 100% remember for sure. Well, here we are at Video Inn. I might have been here with Danny in the past. I can't remember for sure. Yeah, I was in here a long time ago, years back. They've cleaned it up in here a little bit more. But this is the one that have all these old VHS tapes in here for sale. And they're, you know, most of them though have like, you know, the sun drenched or sun washed out on them. But I remember Danny was here as well with Adam the Woo in one of his videos. But I think I was here in this actual one like years back, where they do have some DVDs for sale as well, so we'll have to see what they have. You know, VHS wise, I haven't really bought a lot of VHS in a long time. I still have the player and everything, but I can't, like this, since I got the 4K TV, I haven't really been able to set it up and hook it up right. I have to like get something specific to use it. It's really kind of confusing because they don't have the same type of jacks on the back of the TV and stuff. But it is cool to see all these tapes still in here though. Yeah, most of these things in here are just rental. I don't think there's really too much for sale. There's a little bit of stuff in the front, but not tons of stuff. Really, like I said, I was here a long time ago with Danny. Like, I totally forgot about this place, like that I was here. But not really that much stuff in here. It seems like, though, they have, like, cleaned it up a little bit since the last time. It is always kind of cool, though, to come across these classic video rental places, though. Still, but see if I can find anywhere else to head to. I think there's like one other spot. Yeah, like I said though, there was some stuff for sale in there, but it was a lot of like really common stuff, like nothing really like that, like different or anything, like just a lot of kind of newer stuff and stuff I already had and stuff, so just not really too much. But I think around here though, it's a place called Second Spin, which is pretty much like FYE. It's kind of the same thing, but I'm gonna head there though and see if they've got anything in that place. into Second Spin Records we go. As you can see in here though, this is a very big place. They have a huge section and stuff. They're playing music and stuff, so really can't show too much in here. They have a pretty decent horror section in here. I'm gonna look through here though and see if I can find anything. They do have some Scream Factories and stuff in here. I was at this one. This is another one. I haven't been to this location in probably probably 2 years. This one just came to Blu-ray. I just got this one. Just ordered that one. I always really loved The Good Son. That was just a great movie. I'm just going to look through here though and see if there's anything in here different. And this is another one, since I said it's pretty much just FYE with a different title. You know, sometimes you can find out of print stuff, but they do usually check the prices and stuff on everything, so you don't find that much stuff. I remember last time I was in here, they had a couple rare out of print things in here. Nothing really that different though. Well, as you can see though, the place is a very, very big store. They definitely have a whole bunch of stuff, have a really, really huge TV section and a lot of different stuff, but everything in there was kind of like, you know, just sort of common stuff I've seen, and didn't really have too much time because, like I said, I was kind of out here in this area sort of killing some time before I was actually going to the fair, so like this is kind of the stuff I was doing to kill some time and stuff. But like I said, you know, this was just a really, really random movie hunting video, just kind of looking around at some of the shops out here. But anyway though guys, thanks a lot for watching, subscribing, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!